Alrighty, day 10, and the buyer and a couple of friends of mine came by today to give me a hand. So, we got a lot of aesthetic stuff done. Most importantly, we have painted the bonnet. Obviously it's dry, otherwise that wouldn't be sitting on it, but yes, painted the bonnet, which we just used some, well, I sanded it back and sprayed some etch primer on it. Actually, no, I didn't sand it back, but used some, what am I saying? We didn't use etch primer, because the stuff that we used doesn't need it. Just matte black. And besides, this car will get resprayed at some point, so it doesn't really matter about long term. This is just to keep it until the car gets a full respray at some point. But yeah, but basically matte black, sanded it all down and smoothed it off in areas that were necessary. I still need to take off the bonnet badge and polish it up. So that will go back on when car's all ready. This is the side guard. I haven't painted this one matte black. I've been doing this one myself because the other guys have left now. That's the same colour red as the rest of the car, because I had about half a can of the same red enamel lying around, but I couldn't quite get the whole panel done. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this too well, but it's very patchy. Well, it's going to be naturally patchy because it's a spray can, but yeah, it needs a couple more coats, and unfortunately that was as good as I could get out of half a can. If I had a full one, I might be able to have done it, and I've still got to paint the top half of it black as well. And I've decided I'll paint the strip. That piece of masking tape is a bit too wide for the rest of the strip on the car, but I'll use model paint that I've got lying around, because I've got some white model paint that's basically the same colour as that, and just paint a stripe down it, and yeah, do the top of the guard as well. And here's the boot lid, which, if you'd seen the previous days, there was a huge primer patch there. So we redid the whole car. Again, matte black, it's a bit patchy, it's not that spectacular, but it does improve the look of the car a little bit, which it's a good thing. Yes, we also got some oil and an oil filter for when the car gets turned over and runs. Some masking tape. This is one of the taillight surrounds, which is being polished up. You can see there the chrome was painted over black, so I need to wet rub it down and get it all clean. I think one of the other ones that I'd done a little bit better is around here somewhere, but anyway, onto the mechanicals. Actually, no, not onto the mechanicals, because I've got some carpet to put in. This used to be in my TD originally, then I was going to use it on my coupe, and now I've decided I'm just going to get brand new carpet for the coupe when I restore it. So this is just some Palomino coloured non-loop pile carpet, basically brand new, but you know, I'm not going to use it on any of my cars, so I figured, well, might as well. So yes, this actually is in very good condition, this carpet, which will be very good for the buyer. So I basically just have to remove the kick plates so I can tuck the carpet underneath it, and same with those side kick panels next to the door. They're just held in with some plastic tabs, which I'll have to replace because they always break. Let's see, I need to clean out the floor of the carpet to put the rear section in, then I can put the seats back in with all the fasteners, because some of them were missing. I couldn't find all of them, but I have now. Now onto the engine, which I still haven't been able to fire it up, but I remember yesterday I mentioned the starter motor solenoid. The little wire was the wrong type, so you probably won't be able to see that too well, but those two little blue tabs down there, they're the male and female clips. What I did, I've got this spare loom out of a TG wreck that I had last year. I used the original starter solenoid wire that was on the loom that obviously was on this loom because it's a complete one. So I just cut that one off and crimped on a male plug to connect to the female one, which was already on this loom, on this car. So hopefully that will be good enough. I still got to screw down the solenoid terminal, but I reckon that will do. It's a bit dodgy, but as long as it's wrapped up with electrical tape, I'm sure it'll be fine. I did actually try turning it over before, but I think the battery's gone dead, so I've got to charge it up. Apart from that, I think it's ready to fire, to be honest. I can't think of anything else that I need to do. I've got everything hooked up, fuel, spark. I can now turn over the engine by hand. This is how you tell it's a Gemini standard compression, is because you can turn it over on the fan belt. Actually, no, that's slipping. Must be on a compression stroke. Must be even stronger. Oh, that's a bit strange. Oh, hang on, it might be in gear. Silly me. Yes, it is. It's in gear. No wonder I couldn't, because I was, what the hell? I'm supposed to be able to turn it over with the fan. I polished up the front bar. So that's looking a little bit nice. I've got to do the rear one as well, which is sitting out there. Oh, that's right. That's a side mirror. I got to one of the guys who came around to polish it up a bit. So it's looking a bit better. Not perfect, but there's a couple of spots it needs, but apart from that, so I don't need to be perfect, but you know. And this is the rear section of that carpet which I'm putting in. Yeah, so I just need to clear the rubbish out of the floor and do that. Then I can bolt all the seats back in. And so anyway, I'll leave it there for today. Hopefully tomorrow we'll make some more progress. I want to get that bloody engine started. Then I can start swapping the diffs over, because like I said yesterday, this car ain't leaving till the diff's done. Anyway, see you guys.